What's happening, folks? Sean the Average Angler, and we are here with another video for you. This time we have a review. First, I want to preface about what it is I'm looking for and why I'm making this transition in rods. Now, I used to fish as a pro and from the front of the boat. Now, the past few years, I've been fishing as a co-angler for several reasons. Mostly because I just don't want the responsibility of being the pro. It's a lot of responsibility, it's a lot of work. Nowadays, I like to go out and hang out with my friends, meet new people, and fish, but I don't always want the responsibility of all the other stuff. So, with that in mind, when you're fishing as a co-angler, you should try to limit what you bring to the boat, both tackle and rods and reels. So because of that, I've started branching into other rods. I'm looking for rods that I can do multiple things with. You know, for instance, when I fished with the front of the boat, and 25, 30 rods was no problem, I would have a spinnerbait rod, I would have a chatterbait rod, I'd have a buzzbait rod. And I have all those right here to my left in my rod rack. But fishing as a co-angler, it's very difficult room-wise, and it creates a mess, and it's hard to carry too many rods around because they tangle up, blah, 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 right? So, I've been trying to get a small arsenal of rods that I can call my co-angler rods, okay? So essentially, I just picked up this rod, I took it out, went fishing with it, and it can be used for topwaters, for crankbaits, deep diving crankbaits, square bills, chatterbaits, spinnerbaits, buzzbaits, whopper plopper or chopo type baits, walking topwater baits. It covers a wide array of moving baits. Okay, let's just say moving baits. You can also use this rod for a jig rod. Now, I think there's some other rods that would cross over better for that, but they do say you can use it for that. That rod, now mind you, these aren't the cheapest rods. These are rods, look, it's no secret that I'm getting up there in the years. And I don't mean my height, but so I can afford to spend a little bit more money. Now, that said, I've also been selling a lot of stuff so that I don't impact my family's ability to have spendable money, if you will, okay? Don't take away from our play budget. So, anyway, I just picked up this new rod. It's a Megabass Orochi. It's F5 rating, 7'2", 7'2", double X Orochi, Diablo Spec-R. I'm just kind of getting into the Megabass thing, but man, I'll tell you, they build phenomenal rods, and a lot of them, actually most of them, tend to work really good for a lot of different techniques. This one, and they're beautiful, folks. I mean, the detail and don't mind that rattle bait there, okay? I mean, these things are beautiful, and I don't always take the plastic off of my cork. You'll see it's still covered here. I recently sold some rods I had that were 7, 8 years old that still had the plastic on the cork. All right, so downside, they do not have a hook keeper. Upside, I bought this big box of hook keepers, which I don't know, there's 25, 30 of them in there. 20 sets of hook keepers off of Amazon for $9-10, okay? So no big deal. You put it where you want. As you see there, it works great. Hang around to the end and I will tell you what this is, where you get them. Again, it's going to fall into the average anglers. I like to have things that are a little different that not everybody has. And this is one of those. All right, so let's talk about the rod. First thing I noticed is this thing launches baits so easily. Takes little effort to make a cast, and I mean a bomb cast. The rating on it, again, it's 7'2", 3/8 to 3/4 ounce, 8 to 20 pound test. The price. This is a Megabass Orochi, XX. They're $2.99. Okay. I know you can find places that offer gift cards at times at a discount, so you can save some money on these. You can also run into them on occasion on the used market. And I think word has it, I haven't seen them on the used market. About $200. The action on this rod, if I can, it's really hard to keep in frame here. It's coming down to about here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th guy. It's about the middle of the rod. And I can tell you, when I was fighting a fish on this, it actually bent just a wee bit deeper than that. But this thing has great hook setting power. It really locks up when it's time to lock up. When I was in the store to purchase this, when the guy said it was a great LV rod or rattle trap, vibration rod, whatever you want to call it, that's when I was sold, okay? Because I really didn't have a rod that I really liked for that, for snapping it out of the grass. And this is one of those, okay? It's got a lot of backbone. When you snap, it pulls really, really good, okay? I am very impressed with the castability of the Megabass. And I'll tell you that when I went in shopping for the rod, it came down to this and an X-Pride. The X-Pride was phenomenal. I mean, quite honestly, it was a little bit lighter, perhaps a little more sensitive, but it didn't have the versatility that I was looking for. I'm trying to get down to 6 rods in the boat when I fish as a co-angler. If you look at the guide train, I mean, these things are built great. There's a 3-year warranty. You need to save your receipt. It's not transferable. Of course, I don't know how they would know if I saved the receipt. You bought the rod, I gave you the receipt. But anyway, I'm not looking to sell this. I love this rod. I highly recommend the Megabass Orochi series. And it's really kind of their mid-series, right? But this thing is built beautifully. I mean, gorgeous. They really take a lot of pride in what they're doing. The cork isn't necessarily the best. You can always go check out Punch Fishing. He does a lot of reviews on high-end stuff. He's done the Orochi. He's got a lot of destroyers, NRX, that kind of thing. I won't be getting into that. I might get a destroyer because I have found them for a good price, comparatively speaking, but they just don't have any models that I want right now. So, getting into this bait here. This is a bait I've been tossing for a long, long time. And these are Daiwa TD vibrations. Okay, this is a special edition one. And I buy these on eBay. It's the only place I know to find them. And come on, focus. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. It says US Trail 04 limited version. So this is a 2004 limited version. You can see, or maybe you can't if the darn thing won't focus, but this thing's brand new. And I have a bunch of TD vibrations, and they're all a little different depending on the model that they are. They have Steez, I have some Steez versions, all kinds of different stuff. But just the regular TD vibration is a great rattle bait. So that's my bonus for you, okay? It's, don't tell anybody. If you like throwing rattle baits, get yourself some TD vibrations. They have some great colors. On eBay, they're reasonable. They're not ridiculous like a lot of them. I think when I was buying these new, they were 13, 14 bucks, and that was back when you can get them in the store. I think really was late 80s, early 2000s. And since then, I've picked them up on eBay. Maybe I'll do another video. I don't really want to tell everybody, if you're watching this, it's your inside scoop. I'm not going to do a video on it because I don't want to make these things go up to $100 a piece or anything like that. I got another Orochi I will do a review on. I have a Leviathan swim bait rod I'm going to do a review on. I am going to do a review on the spinning rod from Abu Garcia, the Veritas. I have an Abu Garcia Revo X, which was a inexpensive spinning reel that I've been very, very impressed with. And I have Shimano, Vanford's, Daiwa, Tatula, LT, all kinds of stuff. Very impressive reel at the Pikes Point. And I know I have some other stuff to review too. I just can't remember. But watch the other ones. We'll get around to it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Please check if you're a subscriber. Make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube does that funny thing where they kind of desubscribe people from time to time. I only know because some of the people I subscribed to, I noticed I wasn't. So anyway, thanks for watching. Sean the Average Angle. We'll see you on the next one.